Hello, everyone. It might be just too bright. Uh, I know usually we won't be live on a Friday and all that, but it might be too bright. It was all right. I think it's just too bright. Maybe that might be good enough. Sorry, it's just a flashbang. It's very bright. The sun's this direction, so it's hard to kind of get an angle. I think that's the best angle because it's just the brightness. Don't go into the light, isn't that right? Um, but yeah, it's extremely bright, so it's a good thing to say. You know. It's kind of darkish here, but as soon as you go over this side, um, but yeah, so hopefully you can see me okay. I'm just trying to work out what's the best angle because it's the light, the camera's just a bit clean. I mean, it might be a little bit of dust and stuff. So yeah, a lot happened now the last hour, no, not hour this morning. Uh, Usually we're not live with the Friday and like this, but there's a lot to talk about. We'll give it a minute or two. I'm sure you've probably seen the community post. There's a lot to say. To be totally honest, there's an awful lot to say about what's going on at the moment. Awful lot. Sorry, give me a second. There we are. Yeah, it's extremely bright. Probably people won't be happy with it being extremely bright. I probably should just turn on the light and stuff like that because it's more. This room's more better with light than it is with the daylight, I suppose too. Because the sun is that just there. Like usually, if it's over in the corner and stuff, it's a bit better. But it's just where it is. I suppose it's not the best. Like it's hard to describe, but yeah. Um, so look at yeah. So there's a lot of things happening in Finland at the moment. The former Finnish Prime Minister, uh, because I don't know how to even word it to be totally honest. Uh, how to describe it is the next thing too. Um, it's quite insane. I've never seen the like of it. To be totally honest, I've never seen the like of it. Not the case, of course, but the way it's been framed in the media and not showing the perpetrator's face, etc., and not even his name. We don't even know his name. Like, good God, it's insane. It generally is insane. And there's more talk about the victim than there is about the perpetrator, the person who's responsible for causing all this. Not a peep. It's insane. It's literally quite insane when you really think about it. So I will get into it. I'll put up a whole video. Like, literally, I just came home from work a few minutes before 3:30 or so. Um, it's quite insane because we finish early. We finish about 3 o'clock on a Friday, thankfully. So straight away, as soon as I got home, no dinner, nothing, just to get the video out. Because I have a lot to say about it. I'm going to be on for hours, probably yapping about it and giving out. Um, because it's not acceptable. Not even just because she's a former Finnish Prime Minister or she's on the wall, etc., etc. It's just not acceptable. For the media and the justice system to do things like that. It's really quite insane when you do sit down and really think about it. For that, it is quite insane thing. You have to give me a minute, sorry. No, because it's ludicrous. I'll show you now in a second. But if you watch the video too, it's a lot more detailed, I suppose, than would be. Maybe I might be more detailed here now, but um, again, it's the worst time probably to go live. But I just want to do it now. I might go live later on to give out more because I have a lot to say about this particular thing. I go on for an hour to basically what I'm trying to say. I'm not very happy. I don't think any Finnish person is really happy at the moment. What's materialised? I don't think anybody would be happy to be totally honest. Because it's a really bad precedent. Not even usually in Ireland, they put out the name, they put out the address. We look at the case later on, probably in Ireland, just to take for example, in Monaghan at the moment, was people beating up the other night. We showed in a second, just to contrast the difference between the two cases. I hate to laugh at it, but like who did they take the all these justices and stuff like that, all these judges and the media particularly too. It's the media is the more to blame here than anything else. I know it's probably the worst time again to go live because not this. So I showed him a good bit of this already. So obviously the former Finnish Prime Minister, she was in court. So pretty much it's the most talked about uh, discussion in all of Finland at the moment, pretty much. In every newspaper, it's on the front of every newspaper, to be totally honest. And it's sad because, again, it's Sanna Marin that's on the front of the newspaper. It should be the perpetrator saying this perpetrator is a disgrace, is a danger to women. That's what I would describe him as, because he's known for this. He's not his first offence in this regard of stalking women, etc., etc. And you think all the newspapers would be more worried about who's the perpetrator, why is he here, who brought him into the country, all this. Why is he? Why are we not sending him away yet? Why is he not in court? Why is he not in prison? Etc., etc. It's unfortunate. Again, that's what I'm saying. It should be the perpetrator. Sandra Marin, even if she's a private citizen and she's a former prime minister, but she's a private citizen, it's not very fair on the woman to have to go through this. It isn't fair. It's not very fair. It isn't very fair. Because you shouldn't have to go through this at all in the first place. So we see you're not allowed to contact her and stuff like that. So we only see this is what the media releases. You probably expect to release a photo showing the front of no doubt. I don't know why he wore a picture up. I don't know what he was trying to do there. He probably was trying to make fun of I don't know what he was trying to do. It's very stupid, whatever. But anyway, this man's very stupid anyway, whatever he is. But yeah, so we know the back of him. They won't show the front of him. That's what I'm saying. Like, no name. You think they would say this is this man from here in Finland, or where he lives in this area. They wouldn't say a thing like that. That's what I'm saying. Didn't get hello, Gordon. Yeah. Probably see, I'm only home from work. That's just you've probably seen the community posts and stuff. But yeah, this fellow has a history of doing it. So he approached us several times physically. Approached Santa Mount, a few times during December, because it happened from the beginning of December, I suppose, to Christmas. The police detained the man Christmas Eve near our home, Santa Marin's home, that's to say. However, he was not remanded in custody, so he pretty much was just detained and then brought to the police station, probably just let out. So it's beggars belief, to be totally honest, what was happening here. What's insane. Allegedly, stalked from holidays into the Like, again, this fellow has a history of it. We show it here. The third restraining order, violations. After the restraining order, the man was no hurry to leave the courthouse. Went to the cafeteria, read the papers. Like, he didn't seem to give a shit, to be told honest. Like, he sat there, doesn't. And they don't want. You see, they have his face blurred too. Like, these are some journalists. The man already was seen this third restraining order gets a woman and a child. He threatened to kill the woman, and this is not Santa Marin and stuff, but I assume he probably done the same pretty much. He tried to get her to her apartment, etc., etc. But the court considered the threat serious of one woman. So this fellow is not really to be joked with, really. Like, he has a history of this. So he threatened to kill a woman and a child. Imagine threatening to kill a child who is a grown man in your 30s. Beggars belief. How he got into the country. It's beggars belief how he's still there, to be told. He should be sent home by now. Because he isn't finished. Like, straight away you can tell by looking at him he's not finished. And I know that might be far right or racist, etc., but so be it. He shouldn't be there. Because again, see Santa Marin, like, look at this compared to up here. You just go up here. This is the person that caused all these issues. This is the victim. This is the victim. Like, look at this. Like it's fucking beggars belief. And I know she's the prime minister, used to be former prime minister, but like, this is the person who caused the whole issues to arise. So it is generally beggars belief. Like it says here, the Fed attempted to get in. He was in the stairway and tried to get in to the what they got into their thing. So the restraining order, I suppose we'll call it, is in place until next year. But the main thing is he should be sent home, be told answer. That would be the solution. That'd be the thing. No, it's not the same guy, it's a different guy. So I don't know what he even said. I don't know what he even mean. I don't know what he was trying to do, but still, it's very sus. Because again, he has a history of threatening to kill women, etc. So that was entirely different fellow. Like, he pretty much got off for just a fine. Like, this fellow physically went to her apartment and stuff like that. Like, he had probably very bad intentions. Because considering that he threatened to kill another woman before and a child, so and they consider that very serious. And particularly, this fellow seems to be asylum seeker, some kind of refugee in Finland. So there's a lot to say about it. But it's the main thing. I don't know if you've seen it, but you can see here. This is the perpetrator. He shouldn't have any anonymity. He's committed a crime. Like there's a picture I show you in a second. Like you see the courtroom here. Like this is a video from it. You see now in a second. Like you see all the press here posts on the mountain on their own. But you look at it. Like look at this. Like the press, though, like they haven't blurred. And all the press are too busy worrying about Sandra Mount and the post the cause. Because if he didn't go to her house, and Trenton, well, not really Trenton, but Trenton, tried to force entry into her house with her small daughter there, her daughter, I think 6-year-old or something like that now. And on Christmas Eve too, and them trying to celebrate Christmas and stuff and relax. This is a son of a bitch. Excuse my language, but I say more, but I'd be arrested for it, unfortunately. But yeah, this is an interpreter. You think this is a lawyer? This is an interpreter. So he can't even speak Finnish. He can't even probably speak English. So he has an interpreter there, fully paid with the Finnish taxpayer. I don't know why he's in pink, but he's a bit of a bollocks if you ask me. Like not even a name. They won't even release his name. They won't even say where he lives, etc., etc. It's all bollocks. They can see this here. The whole media are more focused on Sandra Mount. There should be more focus on the person caused the whole issue. It's beggars belief. It's generally beggars belief. Oh yeah, but who knows? If he got into a whole apartment, who knows? Because he did threaten to kill another woman before. As you just seen there, the court, when he got that restraining order against the other woman, they deemed it serious. Like they deemed it serious enough. And especially now, she got a temporary order there for the last few weeks, and obviously needed to go to court to get a full one for a year. So they deemed it serious. Like they did deem it very serious. The threat that he posed to Sandra Mount. I don't know where it said that the police. It was somebody from the police, but you can see the difference. Like this was in all the Finnish newspapers. Like these photos. Like of the victim. Imagine this is the victim here. This is the perpetrator. It's insane. Even though she's the former Finnish prime minister. But the victim shouldn't have to be on the front page of every newspaper. And this fellow is blurred. Just because, in all honesty, because we have to say the truth here, because he's a foreigner. And that's the only reason why he's a foreigner to Finland. He's an immigrant. He probably not even full of citizenship or anything like that. And it's simple as that. I go to prison for it if I need to. But it's simple as that. That's the only reason why. Because he's an immigrant and they don't want anything nasty being said about him because he's an immigrant. If that was anybody else, they're having it all over the pages. But it just doesn't suit it doesn't suit the narrative for them. So they won't do it. So that's the reason why, because it's inconceivable. How like this is on every newspaper. It's the top story in Finland. There's nothing else can even match it at the moment. Like the amount of journalists that went into this courtroom was insane. And none of them had the balls to put. Like the judges told him not to publish his photo because people, he's an asylum seeker, he's not even full citizenship. They might take it badly. And especially him, pretty much getting off with a strain. He should probably be going to prison or being sent home, as I said, because that's the only solution: send them home and never let him come back in. But again, this is the only reason why. It's just because, listen, everybody can see it. Like it's plain as daylight. Everybody can see this. That's plain as the day is bright. That this is the victim. The victim should be protected, even though she's the former Finnish prime minister. She's well known. She's a public figure. She shouldn't have to be there in the first place in the court to get it. And not only that, having to have the whole press swarm around her taking photos and not taking photos of him and then blowing out his face to protect him. Like this photo sums everything up, in the court. It sums it all up. Him with an interpreter and stuff like that with him, and Sandra Mount on her own, looking for a thing, and the war being put in place. Because she didn't speak, or she spoke to the judge about it, but she didn't say much to the press. Obviously, she wouldn't. Because already I knew as soon as I found out that this would be a media circus. But you can see that she is very looking upset, and particularly that she asked for this to be put up, so she wouldn't be able to look at him and stuff, and he wouldn't be able to look at her. So she obviously is very disgusted. Whatever he said to her, probably when he was trying to get into her apartment, probably disgusted. God knows what he said about her young daughter. Like you don't know, this fella's the scum of the earth. Like it's the scum. He's just total scum. There's no other word to describe it as. He just doesn't give a shit. And that's the reason why I think he wore pink, because he just wanted to show off and be an asshole. And again, if I was the judge, send him to prison, send him home. Don't give him restraining order, send him home to wherever country he came from. Simple as that. And I'll probably get arrested for this, but sure. Look, I said my piece, and that's the end of it. And it's the truth. Like he was let in because again, I presume he's Pakistan or wherever country he's from. He shouldn't be there. Simple as that. He has no business to be there. He probably doesn't work. He gets social welfare. Who knows? No, this is the thing. The Finnish government and the court system. You think they would say he's on the dole. He's getting money from the government. He's getting house paid for by the Finnish taxpayer. The Finnish taxpayer has to pay for his interpreter. But not a word about his name. We don't even know his name, where he's from, how long he's in the country. Is he a Finnish citizen? Did he do his military conscription if he's a Finnish citizen? Because let's be fair, he didn't. He didn't say anything else. So only know he has a prior history of criminality. Hello, Val. How are we doing? Sorry about that. Oh, it's in Finland. Yes, of course. Yeah. But yeah, the former Finnish Prime Minister was being stalked and stuff. But yes, this is an asylum seeker or some kind of foreign national in Finland. Plain as day, this is the victim, just to say. You probably think this is the perpetrator. This is the victim. This is the person that caused all the issues. Stalking, harassment. And not to mention the fellow before, he has a criminal history. Like, look at this. The journalists for this, the judges asked for him to be blowed out, to protect them. Like, they're protecting him. It's insane. And the man has a history in 2013, just 2 years ago. He's threatened to kill a woman. He threatened to kill a child. Imagine at a 30 something, he threatened to kill a child. And he threatened to kill his ex-partner too, along with another woman and a child. So he's a very violent individual that's willing to threaten to kill people. Beggars belief. Truly is beggars belief. And the only reason why, because he's a foreigner. Simple as that. And I go to prison for it because I have to emphasize that's the only reason why he's been protected. Because this doesn't look like Finnish, to be totally to me. Like even the statue of him doesn't look like Finnish. Because Finnish people's hands are like pure white because the snow, because there's not much sun and stuff like that. So I don't know. That's probably far white and racist, but that's usually what it is. So, but yeah, just like even if you just looked at this video, it's just insane. Like all the press are more worried about Sanna Marin, taking photos. Like none of them give a shit. You see the way it's like that memes oftentimes with the media. Like, this is the perpetrator all blowed out, and then an interpreter paid for by the Finnish taxpayer. It's beggars belief. I don't even know, but I like even the most far left lunatic at the moment is saying this is lunacy. Like even everybody in Finland, like everybody, like at least in fairness, the one thing everybody can agree at the moment, like regardless of the pro-immigration or whatever, everybody in Finland is like this is total lunacy. Like the victim is getting like on the front page of the newspaper, and we don't even know who the fellow who done this his name. We don't even know his name. Like even the most I've seen. Like on Twitter there, the most lefty people, they don't want any borders or anything like that. They're even saying this is bullshit, that we don't even know his name. We don't even know, and he's allowed he's allowed to walk the streets. He's walking the streets of Finland now. Could be doing it to some other woman. That's what I'm trying to say. So, even they're saying it because you can straight up see it there. That the victim is not being protected, apart from the thing I'm put there. Like, it should be the other way around. Like it's a twisted system. Like it generally is twisted. Like everybody is saying it. Like there's literally tweets with 3,000 or 4,000 likes saying it. Like everybody's saying it. Like literally everybody. Like it's this as it says. Yeah, everybody knows it. Who it is. Like Sanna Marin. But it's pretty twisted. Like that's what everybody's saying. The victim is presented the public name and face. Like that's what I'm saying. Her face is right there. Everybody knows who she is. The harasser with the age, we only know his age is 36. We don't know anything else. A pixelated, that's all. We only know his age. That's all, 36 years old. We don't know where he's come from. Where is he from? Does he have citizenship? None of this was answered. None of this. And the Finnish people entitled to know. Because this fellow is walking the streets of Helsinki now. Could be doing it to some other women. Because again, he has a history of it, so he wouldn't put it past him. He could turn up in our house tonight. Who knows? The only solution is send him home. Simple as that, wherever he came from. Or if he's a Finnish citizen, send him to prison. Simple as that. Or send him to Ukraine, to fight in Ukraine. Because he's a coward. He is a coward. He's a coward. But hopefully members of the public, because there's people who have took pictures. Thankfully, other people, other members of the public who took pictures of him, and they have seen his face and stuff, and they're all circulating around. And I bet you any money they probably will be arrested for not blowing his face and stuff like that. But hopefully somebody finds him some member of the public can touse him off a bit. But I don't know what's going to happen from there. But he has an injunction. If he breaks his injunction, he'd be going to prison anyway. But I have no. Lucky I'm not there. That's all I say. Because I say a lot worse. Because it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. I'll show you a case now, just to contrast with Ireland at the moment. Give me 2 seconds. No, I'm not very happy about it. That's why I'm live. I wasn't even meant. I'm only after coming home from work, pretty much. Not even that long ago. I got a bit of dinner. I have a tea, actually, too. I forgot about my tea. But you get what I'm saying. Like, we're going to look at the case now in a second. Just give me 2 seconds. Like, from Ireland at the moment, in County Cavan at the moment. Just to compass with that. Because usually in Ireland, we would say the name of the perpetrator straight away. Like, we wouldn't be giving them, and like in a lot of cases, if it's an asylum seeker, they get anonymity. But it's all because they're asylum seekers. I go to prison for it if I need to, but that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why, and it shouldn't be. Regardless, if you commit a crime, you lose your will to anonymity. You should be named. Simple as that. If you break the law, that's as simple as that. It's just the way it should be. And regardless of who it is, you get your name put on the paper or on the news because you've broken the law. Simple as that. It's not hard to understand. If you break the law, you face the consequences. You face the public for your actions, and not be to be protected. So yeah, we see now in a second just the difference. Like the difference is astounding in this case. I think they're Irish, these people here, so I don't know. I don't know much about it. So this was this is a case that happened in Monaghan. It's in court at the moment. So we see straight away a court Tuesday night. See straight away, brother Jason 25, Stephen 23, both in Monaghan. They say where they're from, which town in Monaghan where they live. And then they say about this Lakeview, appear before the judge, etc., etc. And they go into detail and stuff like that. Did they say? Yeah, like they say the culture. Yeah, like they're talking about it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. At least they say, like, there's a quite difference. Just compare this to, did they say what happened? Like, they did say what happened to Seba. But you see, they didn't say, like, look at this. They talk about Santa Man. They say about him being 26-year-old man. That's about it. Nothing else. And Australian order. That's it. No, he's from here. He's from Pakistan. He's not supposed to be here or whatever. And that's about it, like nothing else. And even when we go down the show is back, you think they would say this is Tim or Jimmy or Timmy or Johnny or something like that. He's from this part of Finland, or he's from Pakistan originally. He moved to Finland, and he's on the dole. He doesn't get any money. He's a lowlife scumbag. But there's nothing like that. Literally, nothing like that. You see it here. Like the show his back of his head. Like the show and like. They're only covering their face, but there probably be his pictures online about from them, like the media and stuff on the court. But you get what I'm saying? Like he's straight away in the first line, which is good. Like they say about the man fighting for his life at the moment. But in the first few lines, they're like, yeah, this is your man. He's from this part of Monaghan. It's a quite difference compared to this. Nothing literally at all. A 36-year-old man. That's it. That's all the public needs to know. He's 36. That's it. That's in Ireland. It's beggars belief, total belief, the total unbelief. But it's so yeah, I don't know really more what else to say about it now, to be totally honest. Of course, it is lunacy. Like it is just lunacy, total lunacy. I don't get any notification without or anything that. Probably because I'm giving out fuck. Like I'm generally giving out fuck. I don't know. Might come back later on. If there's more information about the fellow, I probably will come back later on just to give out more. Probably will get arrested because of it. But it's simply not. It's simply not acceptable and shouldn't be tolerated. So yeah, we probably leave it there for the moment. Or is it? Yeah, maybe I'm wrong with that. Oh, you're right, actually. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Yeah, you're right, actually. It's 123. Yeah. How did we go wrong on that? So it'll be 123 hour one, wouldn't it be? About a month ago. Yeah, see, that's what happened with all the things happening. I forgot where I was. Yeah, that's what you're right. Yeah, actually, that's the only time I noticed it. Yeah, it's 121. Nice hat. Thank you. 121. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I probably know that I fixed them now. How does that sound when I'm here? Because I never noticed the action until you just pointed it out. Uh, we do that now when I'm here. So what do you say we're on 123? Wouldn't we be on that one? I don't know. Uh, so what was 121? Yeah, with all the things with my father and stuff like that. I presume that's what happened. Uh, 121, didn't I say? 100 and... No, that's okay. 102. 113. Huh? No, 121. Right. So it'll be 122 this one. Yeah. What? No, what am I talking about? One. Was last. Yeah, I'm getting confused. um, yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. Just changing the ones that get up to 122. We lapsed, yeah. 122. So that'd be 100. No, we wouldn't be on 123 now, no. 123. Hello, 420. How are we doing? Hope we're well. 100. Yesterday would have been 124. So we'd be on 125 now. 125, I think it is. Yeah, wouldn't it be 125? It would be. Yeah, it would be 125 at the moment. Excuse me, sorry. Um, so I need to change that afterwards. I'll probably be live again later on, because it's probably the worst time to go live. People be just coming home from work and stuff like that, like myself. So it'll be 125 today. Then later on, it'll be 126. Right. So I changed that. I can't change it now. I don't think we're not changing now. So yeah, we'll probably be live again. Say 6:30 or something like that. So we'll probably be live again at 6:30. So go through the same thing again. If there's more information, I will bring it to you and stuff like that. Because I have a lot to say about it. That's why. There's going to be a lot of anger tonight and a lot of you giving out fuck. To be totally honest with you, so I hope everybody's looking forward to that because I basically give out fuck here for the last 30 minutes. So that's what it's going to be like now this evening. So I'm going to give out fuck for another hour or so. Are we looking forward to that? But yeah, there's a lot to say. No, there's a lot to say. I'm very annoyed at the moment. If you look at the community post, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. If you look at the community post, you know. No, I don't. You can't get away funded for police like the games on the PlayStation. I've played already 10 hours. I don't think you can. But anyway, here, listen, lads and lasses. I'm going to get me dinner. If you hear any more information, we talk about it at 6:30. But anyway, we'll be here at 6:30 anyway. Because I presume everybody will want to hear what I have to say, but particularly this that's going on at the moment. Well, I have a lot to say anyway, regardless if anybody wants to hear what I'm going to say anyway. But yeah, we leave it there for the moment. Thank you, everyone. We're back at around 6:30, give or take. We see. But it should be around at 7 o'clock. That around that 30 minutes. But anyway, we're back then. Thank you.